This lesson is on factoring quadratic trinomials of the form x squared plus bx plus c. To factor a quadratic trinomial of the form x squared plus bx plus c, find two factors of c whose sum is b. So for example, to factor x squared plus 9x plus 18, you look for factors of 18 whose sum is 9. Factors of 18 would be 1 and 18, their sum would be 19, 2 and 9, their sum is 11, 3 and 6, their sum is 9. So we know that 3 and 6 will be the factors that will work for this trinomial. So you would factor it into x plus 3 times x plus 6. When c is positive, its factors have the same sign. The sign of b tells you whether the factors are positive or negative. When b is positive, the factors are positive. When b is negative, the factors are negative. To factor the trinomial x squared plus 6x plus 5, you're looking for factors of 5 whose sum is 6. So 1 and 5 would add to be 6. The factors we need are 1 and 5. So we write it as x plus 1 times x plus 5. To check, you FOIL and you get x squared plus x plus 5x plus 5, or x squared plus 6x plus 5, which is the original trinomial, so we know we have factored correctly. To factor x squared plus 6x plus 9, we need factors of 9 whose sum is 6. Factors of 9 could be 1 and 9, but their sum is 10, so that doesn't work, or 3 and 3, and their sum is 6. So the factors needed are 3 and 3. We write it as x plus 3 times x plus 3. To check our answer, we use the FOIL method, multiplying the two binomials back together, and we get x squared plus 3x plus 3x plus 9. X squared plus 6x plus 9 is the original polynomial, so we know we've factored correctly. To factor x squared minus 8x plus 15, we need factors of 15 whose sum is negative 8. Factors of 15 could be negative 1 and negative 15, but their sum is negative 16, or negative 3 and negative 5, their sum is negative 8. So the factors needed are negative 3 and negative 5. We write it as x minus 3 times x minus 5. To check, we use the FOIL method and we get x squared minus 3x minus 5x plus 15, or x squared minus 8x plus 15. The product is the original polynomial, so we know we've done our math correctly. Here's an example for you to try, so please pause the video and then you can check back for your answer. We would look for x squared plus 8x plus 12. We need factors of 12 whose sum is 8. Some factors of 12 are 1 and 12, but their sum is 13, and 2 and 6, their sum is 8. So the factors needed are 2 and 6. We would write it as x plus 2 times x plus 6. To check, we use the FOIL method and get x squared plus 2x plus 6x plus 12, or x squared plus 8x plus 12. The product is the original polynomial, so we know we've done it correctly. Here's another example for you to try on your own, so you can pause the video and then check back for your answer. For x squared minus 5x plus 6, we need factors of 6 whose sum is negative 5. Negative 1 and negative 6 would add up to be negative 7, so that one doesn't work. but negative 2 and negative 3 would add to be negative 5. So the factors needed are negative 2 and negative 3. We write it as x minus 2 times x minus 3. To check our answer, we use the FOIL method and get x squared minus 2x minus 3x plus 6, or x squared minus 5x plus 6. The product is the original polynomial, so we know we've factored correctly. Here's another example for you to try, so pause the video and then you can come back for the answer. For x squared plus 13x plus 42, we're looking for factors of 42 whose sum is 13. Factors of 42 are 1 and 42, their sum is 43, 2 and 21, the sum is 23, 6 and 7, that sum is 13. So the factors needed are 6 and 7. We write it as x plus 6 times x plus 7. To check our answer, we use the FOIL method, getting x squared plus 7x plus 6x plus 42, or x squared plus 13x plus 42. The product is the original polynomial, so we know we've factored correctly. Here's another example for you to try, so you can pause the video and then check back for your answer. For x squared minus 13x plus 40, we're looking for factors of 40 whose sum is negative 13. Factors of 40 are negative 2 and negative 20, but their sum is negative 22. Negative 4 and negative 10, their sum is negative 14. Negative 5 and negative 8, their sum is negative 13. So the factors needed are negative 5 and negative 8. We write it as x minus 5 times x minus 8. To check our answer, we use the FOIL method, x squared minus 5x minus 8x plus 40, or x squared minus 13x plus 40. The product is the original polynomial, so we know we have factored correctly. When c is negative, its factors have opposite signs. The sign of b tells you which factor is positive and which is negative. The factor with the greater absolute value has the same sign as b. So if we were going to factor x squared plus x minus 20, we need factors of negative 20 whose sum is positive 1. The factor with the greater absolute value is the positive factor. So factors of negative 20 would be negative 1 and 20, but their sum is 19, negative 2 and 10, but their sum is 8, or negative 4 and 5, their sum is 1. So the factors needed are positive 5 and negative 4. We write it as x minus 4 times x plus 5. If we are going to factor x squared minus 3x minus 18, we need factors of negative 18 whose sum is negative 3. The factor with the greater absolute value will be negative. So factors of negative 18 are 1 and negative 18, their sum is negative 17, 2 and negative 9, their sum is negative 7, or 3 and negative 6, their sum is negative 3. So the factors needed are positive 3 and negative 6. We write it as x minus 6 times x plus 3. Here's an example for you to try, and then you can check back for your answer. For x squared plus 2x minus 15, we need factors of negative 15 whose sum is 2. The factor with the greater absolute value is positive. So factors of negative 15 could be negative 1 and 15, but their sum is 14, or negative 3 and 5, their sum is 2. So the factors needed are negative 3 and positive 5. We would write it as x minus 3 times x plus 5. Here's another example for you to try, so you can pause the video and then check back for your answer. For x squared minus 6x plus 8, we need factors of positive 8 whose sum is negative 6. So factors of 8 could be negative 1 and negative 6, but their sum is negative 7, or negative 2 and negative 4, their sum is negative 6. So the factors we need are negative 4 and negative 2. We write it as x minus 2 times x minus 4.